Hello, hello, and we're coming to the end of our show. But before we leave, I have someone very important I have to bring on because not only does she means a lot to me, but she, if you have heard last week's show, how she went out of her way to create that opening number, my little jingle. Do we have Candy Barodi ready to be streamed in? We're in Candy's world. Pretty girl, how are you? Can we hear you? All right, can we hear her? We're not hearing her.
Candy, we're not hearing you.
Hold on one moment.
We can hear you
There
now.
you are.
I'm here.
Ciao, Bella. Come stai?
Sta bene, va bene. I want to just start by saying it is a privilege and an honor, as always, to be on your show. Thank you very much. What I would like to come on and say today is I've known Karina for 21 years, since our children were just little babies. And Karina has a commitment that is just written throughout the cells of her being, and it exudes out into her auric field all around her, that she's here to have fun. Karina's here to have fun. She is a non-stop locomotive of ideas and big creations that she wishes to accomplish in this one lifetime. And I can be in a conversation with her for 5 minutes, and she's started 6 businesses in those 5 minutes, and has the costumes, the production, the staff, the music. They're not doing this right. I can do this. And this is how it is being in Karina's world. And I want to say that could never have chosen a better playmate. And anytime I think about my life in the last 21 years, and I need to have some time with someone who understands what it's like to have a childlike enthusiasm about life, I knock on Karina's door and say, can Karina come out to play? Because Candy wants to play too, and that's where we create from.
And Karina is always ready to play.
Karina wants to play, Candy wants to play, and we also go very deep into the playground. We go deep into the playground, and we're able to play in the dark, we're able to play in the light, and we can create so much beauty and magic from those places. And we are in a place now in our lives where we are now moving into this phase of our lives where our children are grown up, and it's our turn to get back on stage. Oh, yeah. In my whole life, knowing Karina has always been putting others on stage. That was her role. And as a teacher at the time, she was stepping back from her light and making sure that others would shine while she was holding space for her family, her children, so she could stand still while they all moved around beautifully around her. And her and I have that same principle about being there for our children. What I also want to say is that while Karina was putting on all these shows, you can only imagine from what she's created here, what she created on stage with children. She has touched hundreds and hundreds of lives, if not thousands of lives, with her light, her dedication, her vision, her creations. And she has done all the pre-paving work for everything she is about to do. She is not a person who is lazy. She is self-taught, self-motivated. The answer is always, can you do this, Karina? The answer is always yes, and then she figures out how she's going to get it done.
Candy says, every time I call Candy and I said, oh, I got an idea, she goes, oh, you found a second in your life to put something else in there?
Yeah, and I am the lucky recipient of all the creative genius that flows through her, because that is your genius. That is your higher self. Feels safe around me, feels non-judged around me, and we have that beautiful kismet energy. Yeah. What I want to do today is I want to shine the light on Karina. Let's just take a minute here. Look what you've done, girlfriend. Like, holy, you know what I mean? Look what you've done now. You actually had a vision. You created this show, and you created it as you were going along, nights and nights of getting ready for the next show, knowing that you didn't know all the answers, but they were going to come to you as you just put one step in front of the other. The road would appear. And that's how we create. We create through love. We create through faith. We don't have to know all the answers. As long as we have faith and we know what we're doing, I'm grateful to be a part of Karina's life. Nandini, I wish to thank you and acknowledge you that there is no accident that you are with this person. You are meant to be together. You are the yin yang. And
Thank you. Thank you.
I acknowledge you, Nandini. I look forward to meeting you and working with you in the future. And my girlfriend, Karina, you are such a bright light in this world. And we are just so grateful. And I can't wait to watch you as you continue to soar and shine your beautiful light into this world, because I know everything you create is full of magic and wonder. And I love you.
Love you too, Candy Girl. And I
Thank you for
appreciate
allowing
you.
me to write that
And thank you for
song.
being my shoulder to cry on and my ears to vent to and my creative idea planner. And you always go along and you never put me down and you always cheer me on. You're one of my biggest cheerleaders. And thank you for the role you have chosen to be in my life, being part of my spirit family. I love you.
This is Soul Sister right there.
Woo. Well,
This is Soul
here's to you, Miss Candy, Nandini,
Here's to you, Miss Karina. Here's to you, Miss Nandini.
Freddie,
Lots of love.
Dawn, all my staff back here. Not my staff, their staff, but anyway, during the show, they're my staff. And Caroline, thank you so much for coming in today. And Miss Girl,
Thank you.
so
Thank you,
much.
Karina.
It was
I've
definitely
enjoyed this
worth.
journey. Thank you.
And with me, it's never done. You'll see me soon. And thank you for tuning in. That was the Meta Lifestyle Magazine, your source for enhancing, impacting, and transforming lifestyles.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to my channel Dr. Karina Felix for more videos.